Welcome back to What in the World Weekly with your host, Dylan Foreman. No, it's been a while, but I'm trying to get back on track with everything, and I hope you enjoy this. Our top story tonight, a beloved family man / rock star is in deep water. Yes, we are going over some stuff that happened a few weeks ago, just trying to get caught up on all the heavy hitters, but as you can see with the hat, we are going to start with sports. My Pittsburgh Steelers improved to 3-0 with a win over the Chargers. That's right, Justin Fields could win Comeback Player of the Year. However, I think Sam Darnold is the front runner for that title. However, seeing how Andy Dalton's playing today, I'm sure he has a case to make as well. But I will be wearing this hat every week for What in the World Weekly until the Steelers lose. Let's hope I don't take it off until next season. Anyways, our next story tonight. Shots on the golf course for former President Trump. That's right, another quote-unquote attempted assassination. Secret Service were on top of this one as they don't want any backlash like the last time. However, I don't care who you are, you should be able to enjoy a round of golf without worried about getting shot. Our next story tonight, a radio wave reached Earth after 8 billion years of travel, scientists say. Could this be a cosmic normality in the universe? Many seem to think it proves the existence of alien life. I didn't need any proof as I already believe. However, if they are trying to transmit messages to us, I don't think they're getting here soon enough. But maybe they live forever. Time will tell. Our next story tonight. A few weeks back, a 650-foot mega tsunami hit Greenland, and it sent seismic waves worldwide. Wisconsin must be impervious to these things, because I didn't feel a thing. However, with natural disasters getting bigger and more threatening, maybe our time on this planet is limited, even if we can fix some of its biggest problems. Obviously, our future generations will have to wait and see for how this story develops. But we'll keep you posted as well as we can. Oh, this hat might be ruining my lighting. It doesn't matter, go Steelers. Our next story tonight. This one ties directly into our last one. A super typhoon caused China to evacuate 410,000 citizens. Like I said, these disasters seem to be getting a little more fierce than we're used to. Hopefully we can quiet them down. But our next story tonight. A plane has snapped rare footage of a spacecraft re-entering Earth's orbit. And gosh, it's mind-blowing. Space travel is something we've strived for decades now, and hopefully we're on the precipice of being able to do it, at least at the level of mediocrity. Hopefully we will be able to find where those radio waves came from one day in my lifetime. Space intrigues me, and I got a lot of empty space inside my head, so maybe that's why it's so relatable for me. We'll have to wait and see. Our next story tonight. Staying on the topic of space, a second moon may be coming to Earth. That's right. Tatooine might not be a made-up place after all, but a futuristic vision in George Lucas's head. Yes, a smaller satellite moon is heading towards Earth. And is it possible that Earth's orbit could grab it and make it Earth's own satellite? Again, we'll have to wait and see, but stay tuned here. We'll keep you covered. Our next story tonight. Pokemon Company wins a $15 million lawsuit against another game pretty much using the exact characters from Pokemon, Ash Ketchum, Pikachu, so on and so forth. The creators of that game really had to know that this was coming. Did they make enough to cover their ass? I highly doubt it. But do some more research on that one, and we will keep you covered as soon as we get more news here on What in the World Weekly. Our next story, nuclear bombs. There's a couple stories involving them. It's believed by some, based on videos on the internet, that Israel may have nuked Lebanon. I saw one of the videos and it looked eerily similar to a fireworks malfunction that happened in my hometown for a 4th of July celebration. Now, obviously, this video of the bomb was much larger in mass. However, I don't believe it would have been a nuke. I believe the cameraman might have felt a lot more shockwave or some sort of effect if he was that close to be able to see the mushroom cloud. I'm not a scientist. If it turns out that I'm wrong, I'm wrong. However, I really think these bombings and fightings and whatnot really need to stop. I don't know what we can do about it, except for pray for all those lives that are getting in the crosshairs on either side. Also in the news, when it comes to nuclear war, mysterious tunnel at Russia's nuclear testing ground has been discovered, and that is leading some to believe that Russia's nukes are on the move, getting prepared to use. I do think nuclear war is something we could probably put more focus on than even the presidential race. It is my firm belief that the voting population in America knows more of what slander has been thrown about each candidate from their opponent than their actual policies. And I think that just speaks volumes to the idiocracy of our voting population. Do your own research, learn their policies. Don't worry about the word battles so much. All right, moving on. These last 3 stories today are very near to my heart. Up first, Supernatural Season 16 is all but confirmed, as Jared Padalecki has come out and said, I will play Sam again. We know that him and Jensen Ackles, as well as Misha Collins, are all on board. This is one of my favorite shows of all time, and I can't wait to see what happens, especially if they get on a streaming service like HBO Max. Our penultimate story tonight maybe should have been our top story tonight. The voice of the 2 greatest fathers in movie history has passed away. That's right, James Earl Jones, who voiced both Mufasa and Darth Vader, is no longer with us. This hit me in the feels. I think it's really weird how the deaths and lives of celebrities can affect us when we don't know them at all, but for some reason it really gave me that gut-wrenching feeling. Rest in peace, James Earl Jones, and you will not be forgotten anytime soon. This brings us to our top story tonight. Maybe not the best father ever. Dave Grohl, lead singer of one of my favorite bands, the Foo Fighters, is fathering a baby with a woman who's not his wife? Who could have seen this coming from a rock star? Now, he did leak this to the press himself, so he could kind of beat this story out there. And he says he is going to father the child, but his priority is fixing his relationship with his wife and his 3 daughters with her. Obviously, this points to a shift in priorities, because the night he was banging old what's-her-name without a condom, he didn't think about them one time. At least use some contraception so you're not in this situation. Come on, Dave Grohl. How long have you been a rock star? Get your shit together. Anyways, guys, we are back. What in the World Weekly. Hopefully we'll have some more time to prepare some more recent news coming up this week. And I am still planning on doing another series on this channel, nothing to do with the news because I spend way too much time on it doing this. But yes, like, comment, subscribe to not miss a thing here. Let me know what you guys have been up to, what news stories you want me to cover. And yeah, thank you for all the support, and we'll see you next week. Good night.